Well, hello everybody. Here we are back with the numeral. Let me just open it up. Okay, there we go. The ruler that is a multi-sensory concrete learning aid where the kids can press down and push up the numbers so that they can physically manipulate number. Now, we've done plenty of videos on YouTube. Today we're going to look at multiples, and multiples are numbers that can be divided into other numbers without any remainders. So quickly, if we were to do the multiples of the 2 times table, we could do it like this. We'd start with 2. So 2 and 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and so on. Okay, multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, etc., etc. It has a nice, really sort of satisfying clicking sound as the kids press them down. What about the idea of common multiples, and where will we use common multiples? So down here we can see we've got the multiples of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. The multiples of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. And if we were looking for the common multiples between 2 and 3, we would find that 6 is a common multiple of 3. Also, if we go down, you could also see that 12 and 12 is a common multiple of 3. In fact, if we look here, 12 is a common multiple of 2, 3, and of 4. A place where children are expected to use common multiples would be when they start to add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators. That is the number at the bottom of the fraction here. So we have the numerator and we have the denominator. All right. So these are called denominators, and if we wanted to add, say, a half plus a third together, you might have heard the rule that the bottom number's always got to be the same. Well, they're meaning that the denominator needs to be the same so that we can add these 2 fractions together. All right. Now, I've shown the way that we've all been taught how to do that, but in fact, I've shown how we can turn this 2 into a denominator, okay, that is similar to the other side. So we might all know that as if we multiply the 2 by the 3, and we've got to do it on the bottom and the top because we need to keep balance as far as our equation is concerned. All right, then on the other side, we actually do the opposite. We multiply the 3 by the 2, and we have to do that with the top as well. All right, and then we get 3 over the top of 6 plus 2 over the top of 6, and now because our bottom 2 denominators are the same, we can add those together. All right, and we get 3 plus 2, which is 5, and the denominator remains the same. How could this help? Just one example of how it could help. If we were looking at, well, we've got halves and we've got threes, and we know, and we're trying to talk about what is a common multiple that's between 2 and 3. Let's see how we work that out. So first of all, I'm going to count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and 30. They are our multiples of 2. Now, the first common multiple actually would be the number that you could use as a denominator, which was similar to both of those fractions. So let's now count in multiples of 3. So 3, 6, and I've already got 6 pressed down there. So I can see that this, in actual fact, 6 is common between multiples of 2 and multiples of 3. So that's worth exploring and having the kids understand what multiples are and how they can relate to assisting them with understanding how to add and subtract fractions. Manipulation of number, really, really important. All right. So get yourself a numeral and assist your children in being able to manipulate number and understand how we can use it in various ways. So a great little concrete tool for your kids to be able to explore number. Give them the opportunity and they'll do well. Okay, thank you everybody. Bye.